Hello everyone, Wenzeltron back again, and we're trying something new. We're trying hero tutorials or hero basics. And in this video, all I'm going to do, it's going to be super short, hopefully 5 minutes, no longer. I'm just going to go over all of Nazeebo's here. I'm going to go through all of his basic abilities, including both of his ultimates and his trait. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to get into it. So, we are going to start with Nazeebo's trait. And his trait is Voodoo Ritual. So on non-heroic enemies, it causes a damage over time. And then if that enemy dies with that poison on them, you get a bonus to health and mana. Off camera here, I did go and kill some minions. I'm going to show it to you in a second. Gotta wait for the minions to show up. And now, the minions have arrived. So, as you can see, just spamming my abilities, even though I haven't gone over them. They will leave this poison, also the auto attacks do it too. And then when it dies, you can see the counter over here increasing incrementally. Pretty straightforward. This gives Nazeebo a little bit of a quest. Makes it a little bit more fun to play him, and usually by the late game, you can give yourself a pretty sizable bonus to health and mana, which just means greater sustain in the late game, as Nazeebo does not have any more sort of movement abilities at all no longer. And moving on now to the Q. It is called Corpse Spiders, and what this is just a jar of spiders. You throw it out, and as you can see there, when you miss a hero or structure, nothing happens. It's very similar to Greymane's Q, where if you don't hit something, it doesn't cause the explosion. But if you do throw it and it lands on something, it spawns the spiders. Look at that. The biggest change here is that the impact radius is larger than previous, because before you could throw the spider jar and it would do... spiders would spawn and they would just seek out targets. And it also does work for forts as well. Just it will focus heroes. His second ability is Zombie Wall, which is my personal, I would call it the money shot for Nazeebo. Like, if you can land your zombie walls, it means you're pretty good at Nazeebo. Or if you just land a good one, it can totally change a dynamic of a fight. Other fun fact is that you can actually cancel the ability. See down here. So press W again, it cancels it early. It lasts for 3 seconds otherwise, or it can be destroyed. Each zombie has its own health, as you can so as you can tell. Here the towers are shooting it, and it does. They have own health, but they also can be knocked away. His E, it's called Plague of Toads, and the best way to explain it is a shotgun of toads. Throw the toads out, and then after they get to their maximum range, they explode. They can be activated earlier, so like if a hero is standing too close to you, they get hit by all 3 of them. It's probably a little bit easier, and now that it is charges, it says 2 charges down here, it does feel a lot better. It used to be a lot longer cooldown, and it honestly is a nice ability. Alrighty, and now we are on to his ultimates, and the first ultimate he does have is Gargantuan, and this ability has gone through some pretty big changes. Previously, it was a pet, and a very dumb one at that, and now it has been turned into a guard dog. As you can see, it spawns in this area here, and it only moves when something of an enemy walks into this area. You can also press R again while the duration is still active. I'm going to let it die here real quick, because it does spawn again. But when you activate it, you can actually press R again, so deal area damage, so it's pretty decent area. And then when it does apply, it does a slow. And this guy actually hurts. He hurts a lot. He's really strong. Next up is Ravenous Spirit. So this ability is a channeled ability, and you can no longer move, and you can move the spirit around by right-clicking. I'm going to show you here again real quick. And it does area damage around it, as you can see here, just moving around the fort. And it can be really strong for when you have stationary targets, but you have to be careful because you are vulnerable while channeling the ability. And that is Nazeebo as a basic overview. I think this is going to be called Hero Basics. So let me know if this helped you out, and leave a comment on what heroes you do want to see, and I might do videos eventually too as well. And that's Nazeebo. Thanks for all for watching.